If you've been going to the gym consistently, but your body still looks the same, your strength hasn't improved, and you're starting to wonder if all that effort is even worth it, this video is for you, because today I'm going to tell you exactly why you're wasting your time in the gym. More importantly, how to fix it. If you're serious about finally training in the right way, where every session actually leads to progress, click in the link in the description and book a free call with me today. Inside my coaching program, I'll build you a personalized help you fix your technique and make sure every rep actually counts. Now let's get to it. The reason most people waste time in the gym isn't because they don't work hard, it's because they don't work smart. I see it every day. People train for hours, sweating, pushing, grinding, but they never actually progress. And here's the hard truth: effort alone doesn't guarantee results. The gym doesn't reward time, it rewards execution. If your execution is wrong, it doesn't matter how much time you spend there, you'll stay stuck. Let's break this down properly. The first reason you're wasting your time in the gym is you're training without intention. Most people walk in without a plan, pick up random exercises, copy what they see others doing, and convince themselves as long as they show up, they're doing something productive. But showing up isn't enough. You can go to the gym every day and still spin your wheels at what you're working towards. Every session should have a clear purpose. Are you training for strength? Are you training for muscle growth, endurance? Each goal requires a different approach, but most people try to do all of them at once and end up doing none of them. So the first step is simple: train without intention. Before you touch your weight, know exactly what you're trying to achieve, and then build your session around the goal. That's how you make progress. Now the second reason you're wasting your time in the gym, you're lifting with your ego, not your muscles, and this is a killer because it's the reason most people get injured or quit. And when you chase numbers instead of control, you're not building strength, you're just moving weight. Your muscles don't care how heavy the bar is, they care how much tension they're under. So if you're bouncing the bar off your chest, swinging dumbbells, or just rushing through the reps, you're missing the entire point. You're not training your body, you're just training your ego, and that's why nothing changes. True progress comes from controlled, intentional movement. If you can slow down every rep, feel the muscle working, and stay in control the entire time, that's when you grow. Think about it. If you're benching 100 kg but only half the rep is actually under control, are you really strong, or are you just moving weight from A to B? Strength isn't about lifting weight, it's all about owning the weight. If you can't control, you don't own it, and you're not getting stronger. You see, when I first started training, I did the same mistake. I thought adding weight was the only form of progress. Every week I'd load more on more plates, but over time my form got worse, my joints started to ache, and even when I was lifting heavier, I wasn't actually improving. It wasn't until I took weight off the bar, fixed my form, and slowed down my rep that everything changed. I started getting stronger again. My physique finally started showing it. That's when I realized the secret to progress isn't lifting more, it's lifting better. If you want to make your time in the gym count, start focusing on execution, not ego. Now let's move on to the third reason you're wasting your time in the gym. You're chasing variety instead of mastery. I see this all the time. People constantly switching workouts, new exercises every week, new programs every month. They tell themselves they're shocking their muscles, but what they're doing is avoiding consistency. Your muscles don't need to be shocked, they need to be mastered. And if you keep changing your workouts, your body never adapts. You'll never get good enough at any movement to actually progress. So stop looking for the next best routines. Stick to the basics: squats, presses, pulls, rows, and master them. Do them better, do them under control, add more range, add more focus. That's how you grow. The people who make real progress aren't the ones doing fancy exercises. They're the ones repeating the basics until they're perfect. And that's what separates progress from play tests. Now here's the fourth reason you're wasting your time. Your rest and recovery are a joke. What most people do, they underestimate how important recovery actually is. They'll train hard, sleep late, eat poorly, and wonder why they're not getting results. Your body doesn't grow in the gym. It grows when you rest. If you're not sleeping enough, eating right, and recovering properly, you're just breaking yourself down without giving your body a chance to rebuild. That's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. You're pouring effort in, but it's leaking from the bottom. So if you want to make your gym time actually matter, fix your recovery first. Get 7 to 8 hours sleep, eat enough protein, and take rest days seriously, and that's when the magic actually starts to happen. You don't need to train every day, you need to recover every day you train. Now the fifth reason you're wasting your time, you're training without progress. Progress overload doesn't mean lifting heavier, it means improving something every single session. That could be a form, it could be a tempo, your range of motion, or control. But if you walk into the gym and do the same weights, same reps, same efforts, you're maintaining, not progressing. Progress doesn't happen by accident. You have to track it, write down your lifts, measure your progress, otherwise otherwise you're just guessing. And guessing is what keeps you stuck. When I started tracking every set, everything changed. I could see where I was improving and where I wasn't. What this did, it gave me clarity, and clarity leads to consistency. And if you're not tracking your workouts, you're training blind. Now, the next reason you're wasting your time in the gym, you don't train your mind. Physical strength starts with mental strength. If you're scrolling on your phone between sets, distracted and just going through the motions, you're not truly training. You're just existing in the gym. Training is supposed to be intentional, focused. You should be present in every rep. That's what builds the mind-muscle connection. That's what turns a lift into mastery. So the next time you walk into the gym, leave your phone in your bag. Before every set, take a deep breath, visualize the moment, and commit to it fully. If you're training your mind to focus, your body will follow, and that's where true progress begins. Now, I want to talk to you about something that nobody wants to hear. You might be wasting your time in the gym because you're not training hard enough, not because you're lazy, because you're too comfortable. You stop your set when it starts to burn. You rest longer than you should. You underestimate what you're capable of. Here's the truth: your muscles only grow when you give them a reason to. If you never push closer, if you never push close to failure, you're not giving them a reason. You're just telling your body we're fine as we are, and that's exactly what it'll stay the same. So if you want to break through the plateau, start pushing harder. That doesn't necessarily mean to say lifting recklessly. It means training with intent. It means giving your best effort every session. It means every rep should have a purpose. Every set should have a focus, because every minute you spend in the gym is time you can't get back. Make it count. So if you're tired of training hard but seeing no results, click on the link in the description and book a free call with me today. Help you figure out exactly what's holding you back and build a plan that will actually get you results. Now let's talk about the biggest time wasters of all. You can't build a strong body on weak form. If your form is off, every rep you do is reinforcing the wrong pattern. You're not just wasting time, you're building bad habits, and that can take months to fix. Your goal isn't just to move the weight, it's actually to move it correctly. Every rep is an opportunity to improve, so don't rush, don't cut corners, slow it down, master the improvement. Good form isn't optional, because it's everything. Because proper form builds real strength and prevents injuries, and nothing wastes more time than getting injured. Now here's something that might surprise you. The reason why you're wasting your time: you have no patience. Everybody wants fast results. Everybody, they train for a few weeks, they don't see change and start over. But the gym doesn't work on your timeline. It works to your consistency. If you keep restarting, you'll keep them staying stuck. The people who transform their bodies aren't the ones who train the hardest. They're the ones who train the longest, consistently, week after week, month after month, year after year. And that's what builds real strength. If you're not patient enough to play the long game, you'll never win. Because strength isn't built overnight. It's built with silence, through repetition, through showing up when motivation dies. That's the difference between people who get results and people who stay frustrated. So stop chasing shortcuts, stop restarting, stay consistent, because time only pays off when you use it right. And here's the final reason: you're wasting time in the gym when you have no system. You don't track your progress, you don't have a structure, and you don't have any accountability. That's why you never stick with it long enough to see results. You need a plan that's built for you, something that keeps you focused, consistent, and progressing every single week. That's what I help my clients do inside my coaching program. Fix your form, build your structure, and create a plan that guarantees progress. So if you're ready to stop wasting time and start seeing real results, click in the link in the description and book your free call today. Because here's the truth: it's not about how long you spend in the gym, it's about what you do whilst you're there. 1 hour focused, structured training beats 3 hours of random effort. So next time you step into the gym, ask yourself this: am I just showing up, or am I actually progressing? If you can't answer that confidently, you've got work to do. The good news is you can start fixing that today. Train with purpose, lift with control, track your progress, recover properly, and commit to mastery over time. Do that and you'll never waste another minute in the gym again, because results don't come from doing more, they come from doing better. So slow down, focus up, and make every rep count. If you're serious about taking your training to the next level, where every session actually leads to visible results, click in the link in the description and book a free call with me today. I'll show you exactly what's holding you back and help you fix it once and for all. Because the truth is simple: you're not far off. You're just doing the right things in the wrong way. And when you fix that, everything changes. You stop wasting time, you start seeing results, and you finally become the strongest version of yourself.